Warren Buffett, who's one of the wealthiest men on the planet, right? He issued a letter, and then he starts telling the story of his family, and he starts saying that when my wife passed away, she was worth, her sum total was worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $3 billion. And so what she did in her last will and testament, she gave $10 million to each of their 3 children, and then 96% of her income, or 96% of that $3 billion went to philanthropic causes that she had designated or that she allowed in a trust to go out, right? And so Warren says, hey, my wife, from our position, we understood the responsibility that we cannot hoard all of this money or all of these things on our own. So led by my wife, she has always been the leader of philanthropic stuff in our house, and she taught our children to do this, and even in her death, this was her wishes, that money would continue to go out, that they understood that from their position of wealth, it was no longer that they couldn't just hold it, that they had a responsibility to the world to use it to do something, to lift up others and to do things like that. And he said that the money that we have to give out will outlive them. So the trust that I'm creating with these shares is to make sure that we can put this younger chairman in place to meet our needs for generations to come, right? So just because he has all the money, that abundance comes with a responsibility that they feel to give out to others. And this is how we should be as Christians. Like, we should be setting up the next generation with grace and mercy, right? We shouldn't be placing criteria and different things. We should be setting up the next generation with grace and mercy so that they understand, by watching their parents and their grandparents in the faith, understand that grace and mercy is freely given because there's an overabundance of it coming from God every day.